Okay, welcome, Virgos. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Virgos, this is a business and career finance reading. Here we see what is going to be happening and transpiring for this month of February. If this is your first time, please remember to like and share, and you can pick up the extended if you use the join button. We have 3 subscriptions, so if you want to take the 3rd subscription, you will get all the extended readings. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome all newcomers, and please remember to like, shares, and subscribe. Share. All right, so a lot of you Virgos is going to be dealing with a young Taurus, a young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person. And as we see, Mother Healing is coming up, and a lot of you have to deal with some sort of a female managers that you have to deal with. And it's as if some of you Virgos is recognizing that a young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person have no respect or is unprofessional. And I see you are going to be getting rid of this person. You're going to be firing them immediately. All right, so let's get into this reading and look and see what is transpiring. So a lot of you are dealing with a young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person. Now, whoever this person is, they're going to be getting a lot of details and information about this person, work permit or travel documents. And I see a whole lot of secrecy is going to be coming out, because whoever this young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person is, they're going to be gaining a whole lot of information about this young man. It's coming up as a young man. And they're now going to be recognizing what was going on and a whole lot of details. So they're now going to be recognizing what people were doing. So let's break them down week by week. So the first week, what we're seeing is that a tower moment is going to be coming down, and this tower moment is going to be ending some sort of a contractual agreement for a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person. Whoever this person is, this person had collaborated and did something in the past, and now a Sagittarian is giving up this person because a whole lot of secrecy that a Sagittarian had hold for this person. What this person have done, I see the Sagittarian is now going to be giving up this person. Now, the energy of the 8 of Wands is that this is about, in the reverse, people know things are going to be coming out from the past, because you see the Wheel of Fortune is always telling you about past events, and a Sagittarian is now speaking up and advising people and letting people know that this young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person in the past have done something that was not above water, and this person is going to be immediately getting fired. Then we see in the second week, the Sagittarian, they're going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian and a Leo, and the Sagittarian was either creating contractual agreement, work permit, documentations, and this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person was one of those people that the Sagittarian gave this work permit or documentation to. Now, this situation is coming up as a Cancer Pisces. So they're now going to be recognizing, with this energy of this Pisces Cancer, they're now going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian was the one who gives a Cancer and a Pisces some sort of a travel documentation. And this was not based on, these were secret contractual agreement that she has created. And one is for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion, and one is for Leo, Cancer. So they're now going to be recognized that as a Sagittarian was the one that submitted some sort of a document papers for work permit and visa for a Scorpion Pisces, for a Pisces Cancer, and also for a Leo Cancer. And they're now going to be recognizing that these contractual agreement was based off not the right the people's information, but of other people's information. And they're going to be now recognizing that a Sagittarian, because conversation between a Sagittarian and a Leo and a Cancer is going to be giving up a lot of data and information, because I see it's as if a Leo and a Cancer recognize they're not going to be getting no new start moving forward. So they start to throw the Sagittarian under the bus and said the Sagittarian was the one that had submitted the documentation. So here, some sort of a travel document, the fraud with some sort of a work permit and travel documents that this Sagittarian, and it's a lot, because they're now going to be recognized because they have caught whoever the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person is, and they're going to be giving up. And with conversation, they're going to be telling that a Sagittarian has collaborated and was creating travel documentation, and they have to pay their own lives. Okay, so this Sagittarian person have created a lot of work permit and travel documents, and they were the one that have submitted a whole lot of travel documents that was not based on reality. So now they're going to be finding out secretly how a lot of people get in a country. And here is a situation where this is problematic situation for a Cancer and a Leo, because a Cancer and a Leo is using someone else's travel documents and information and data, and they're going to be going back and looking at the Sagittarian and recognize that the Sagittarian was aware of this. The Sagittarian have been creating these travel documents for people and applying for a visa and work permit for people using other people's data and information. So it has been a recruiter or a immigration or someone in that work permit and visa that was giving and selling documentation to people underneath the table, and it's going to be coming out. So they're now going to be recognized that a Leo and a Cancer had paid a whole lot of money in order to get some sort of a work document papers and document papers. So Virgos, you are pulling out yourself out of a situation because you're recognizing that the Sagittarian is not as clean as they want to be, because changes is coming up for the Sagittarian, because I see a young Capricorn person is going to be also giving up the Sagittarian and said, I am not the only one that has been doing it. The Sagittarian is also and has been also doing it. So it is as if two people are now caught, because I see that there is so much secrecy, because the energy of the moon is that people are now saying we pay a lot of money for our visa and travel documents, and the Sagittarian is the one that we paid to submit the documentation. So I see whoever the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is, as also the Sagittarian has also opened up the doors for this person to be also committing the same fraud and the same crime. So here it is for a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. When we get to the last week, this person's burdens is going to be over, because this person is now going to be righting the wrong that they have created. So it is really a month, Virgos, that it could be you Virgos, but it's not coming up as you Virgos. It is coming up as a Taurus woman is going to now recognizing that the Sagittarian has had a lot of secrets, and the Sagittarian has been selling people data and documentation for a very, very long time. And it is a situation where it is unfair for all of these people, because the Sagittarian has dragged all of these people in a situation because one person found out that they were selling people data and documentation, and this woman has dragged so much people to do things that was not above water. So a Tower moment is now coming down to the fraud that has been transpiring and the secrecy of travel documents, work permit, visas that was going on in a corporation institution. And I see you young Virgos are going to be saying, I don't want to be a part of this thing. I wasn't aware what the Sagittarian was doing, and I really don't want to be a part of this thing. And this person have regrets and is walking away from the situation because this person recognized, I need to keep my sanity and hold my career. when we look at the bottom, we see that this young Pisces, this young Scorpion is now going to be giving up information about the Sagittarian, and that is going to be creating a change, because people are now going to be recognizing the connection of a Sagittarian and a Leo and a Cancer, how they got into a country, and that they got on using people documentation and information that was not for a Leo and a Cancer. And I see that this is going to be a really sad situation, because a lot of details and information is going to be coming out, and people are going to be recognizing that this, and you Virgos are going to be recognizing the Sagittarian has been doing this thing for a very long time, and has been bringing, and I think that maybe this is the first time that this person have caught, or she tried to pay off other people and got them on her side or on his side. But now they're going to be recognizing that there has been a whistleblower, and through the whistleblower, everyone is going down. And I see you Geminis are going to be protecting yourself by releasing yourself from entertaining any conversation or business dealing with a Cancer and a Leo, because now they're now seeing the secrets of a Cancer and a Leo, and how they got in and accumulated so much money on the false pretend. So the disappointments is no longer there for you Virgos, because you Virgos are not disappointed. You Virgos are actually happy that this situation transpired, so that you can get out of this sort of a shady dealing and save your own self, save your career, and save your characteristics. Okay, so changes for a Sagittarian. A lot of people are going to be giving up a Sagittarian, because a Leo and a Cancer recognize that they don't have they are caught, and you know, their travel documents, because it's a situation where authorities are thinking, no, every one of them that is on someone else's name and documentation is going to be returned, or they are going to be removed out of where they are. So it's a situation, when we look at the first diamond, it's a Tower moment, because there's some sort of a conversation with a young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person. This person is coming up as a Scorpion Cancer person, between a conversation between a Scorpio Cancer person is giving up a whole lot of information, and they're shutting it down. So now authorities are going to be recognizing that a whole lot of people were getting into countries and paying a lot of money to get work permit and documentation. And I see you young Gemini women are going to be saying, I do not want to be a part of this, because you young Gemini women could have been collaborating, opening up bank accounts, opening up accounts, accessing bank accounts, and you were it's like this person, the Sagittarian, had acquire you Virgos to do that. It's as if one time she asked you to do it, then it was more time and you got paid for it, and you're going to be saying, look, I don't want to be a part of this anymore, because this Virgo is caught, and the secrets is that they caught this Virgo, because whatever is transpiring, they recognize that the work permit and travel documents of a Leo and a Cancer, they paid for it. And Virgo is now going to be saying, because this Virgo could be a family member or someone who is in the corporation, where the Sagittarian basically manipulates them and asks them to do things. It's like the Sagittarian friend them and said, hey, can you look at this account? Hey, can you do this to this account? And that sort of a thing. And this Virgo is going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian is not going by protocol. And this Virgo is like, listen, she paid me this money in order to create these accounts or access these documents so that a Leo and a Cancer could get it. And I don't want to be a part of it. You have to ask the Sagittarian about what is going on. So I see you Virgos is going to be getting out of this situation. And in the energy of your house, Virgos, in the 6th house, it is death and rebirth, because your Virgos are now recognizing this Sagittarian and this Cancer and Leo is in a huge problem, and I'm not going down with these people. So good idea. It's right what you have done. For the rest of you Virgos, if you are not dealing with a Scorpion, Cancer, a Sagittarian, a Scorpion, Cancer, a Sagittarian, a Leo and a Leo, and some sort of a deceptive play, a whole lot of secrets, because the Tower is coming to end the deceptiveness of work permit. People who were getting work permit underneath the table, travel documents to countries, getting people into company that didn't have the right qualification. And these people were paying all of their lives. And it's now going to be all coming out. And it's as if some of you Virgos in your corporation had took on 2 or 3 of these people, and now you're recognizing no, because the Sagittarian is not being honest. And now I'm just getting a whole lot of information. So as a young Scorpion could have been caught, and this young Scorpion is now going to be giving up the Sagittarian and telling people what the Sagittarian has been doing. So when we look at the first house, the first house is the house of the Aries, and you Virgos is going to be recognized that a huge tower moment came down on the Aries, and this tower moment is like this Aries is either directly, they fired this Aries directly, or they recognize you're going to be getting some sort of a news that an Aries businessman or an Aries that you were collaborating with, they have caught this Aries and this Sagittarian for doing things in the past that was not above water, and they had collaborated with a young Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion man. So that is going to be happening. When we look at the house of the Taurus, they're going to be recognizing that the Taurus is a fraud, and a Taurus together with a Sagittarian was collaborating and creating work permit visas underneath the table, getting people travel documents and was using other people travel documents, people who were not dead and alive, people travel documents and curriculum vitae information. And they're now going to be recognizing that this has been a shady dealing that a Sagittarian and a Taurus was doing for a very long time, because a Leo and a Cancer is going to be giving them up, because this Leo and this Cancer recognize that this Sagittarian and this Leo is as shady as what, and they're going to be giving them up. Then a whole lot of secrets, secrets in the environment, a whole lot of secrets. They're going to be finding out that a Leo and a Cancer had a whole lot of secrets, and you Virgos are going to be thinking, oh my God, I had no idea who these people were. This is going to be affecting my characteristics, so I am letting go of these people. So if you notice, Virgos, you once are a death and rebirth, and you're ending relationship with Sagittarians, Cancer and Leos, because you're now getting and recognizing that they had created a fraud and was trying to cover it up, and has been creating a fraud by creating chaos for other people and using live people and dead people documentation in order to make a lot of money, getting people in a country, and in work, recruiters and recruiting people. And by recruiting people, they were getting people information and was selling it to other people to get into different countries. Now, you young Virgo ladies is going to be deciding this is a nightmare. This is such a nightmare. And if it was your mother, it's as if some of you, if your Sagittarian is your mother or your boss, they're going to be getting rid of the Sagittarian, and you're going to be getting some sort of a promotion, Virgos, because you gave up and you spoke up and said, yes, she has asked me to access this, or he has asked me to access something. When we look at the house of co-workers, they're going to be finding out what an old co-worker have done in the past, and they're going to be recognizing that is a conflict between a employee from the past, and that this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion did not speak the truth, and they're now going to be recognizing. In your house, Virgos, you are like releasing these people, because you're recognizing that these people are damaging your characteristic, and you are releasing them, you're clipping them out of your life, and you're taking your time because you recognize that these people are very damaging, and finding out the secrets of the Cancer, and that the Leo was using a Scorpion data and information. You are like, no, I can't, I don't want to be connected to this sort of an organization, institution. When we look in, because a lot of you Virgos could be caught for fraud, and it is fraud because you had opened some sort of a bank account or access some sort of a data and information that a Sagittarian asks you to access and give to a Leo and a Cancer, and they are going to be finding some of you Virgos for fraud. So it could be young Virgos, because I see you young Virgo women are turning your back to all of what is happening and like leaving these group of people behind at the end of the month of February and moving on. Especially you're getting out of the situation because you had to make a decision. They fire you or they give up your name as fraud, and you had to make this decision to give up all these people and walk away from what has transpired. So, when we look in the house of contracts, you are going to be giving up and the secrecy. A lot of you are going to be speaking up the secrecy, and a lot of you are going to be saying, yes, a Leo and a Cancer had paid me in order to get a Scorpion documentation and information, and you're going to be saying, let people know how much money they had paid you. So this is, you know, it's like shaking down is going on. Then when we look at the house of the Scorpion, I see the Scorpion regret every moment of connecting with a Sagittarian. People recognize that this Scorpions, you're recognizing that this Sagittarian as brought me in some serious problem. A lot of you are thinking about a Cancer and recognizing that a Cancer and a Sagittarian had not spoken the truth and had dragged you in a situation that is now going to be costing you your career or your name or your reputation. Okay. Then when we look in the house of the 9th house, they are now going to be finding out a whole lot of information about a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person from another country. And they are now going to be recognizing a devastated situation, because now it's as if a whole lot of data and information is coming out, and it could be a problematic situation with a Sagittarian, because changes is coming up for a Sagittarian. There's no question that conversation with the Sagittarian and the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person from another country is now giving up a whole lot of information, and people are now recognizing that there was some sort of a fraud. You can see the 7 of Swords, and it says fertility, and fertility, and it is saying that there was some disastrous, dishonest play that was created. So I see a Sagittarian and his boss is now having a huge problem. Then when we look in the house of the Aquarians, this could be personnel officers going to be canceling all work permit and relocating these people, and it's going to be let the recruiters know that they're not going to be taking on, they're going to be working by government rules and looking for their own people, because this Aquarian and personnel could be recognizing that these people, these two people, a Cancer and a Leo, that they took from this recruiter's bureau, they're now finding out it wasn't their names and it wasn't their documentation and information. And they are now going to be recognizing that they had overcharged them anyway, because these people did not have the proper qualification. So I see, the company lawyer is going to say, personnel, just tell them that we are discontinuing the contract. And personnel is now going to be recognized and going to be let authority, because this could be a situation, because Aquarians are authority, personnel and people in authority is now going to be recognizing that these two people have been traveling and working under other people's name, and these are people who are either in the country or is living in another country, and they're using their identity. So I see personal officer is going to be letting these people, the Sagittarian knows, because the Sagittarian is the recruiter, knows that they no longer need the service of these people. So there, I see you Geminis are silently releasing people that the Sagittarian had recruit for you. Then in the house of the 12th house, regrets for a situation between you Virgos and a Pisces. So you Virgos are now really regretting a situation between you and a Pisces, because you regretted how things had worked out, and this could have been a Pisces in another country, because you recognize that you and this Pisces could have made good money, but because of the Sagittarian who had gotten some sort of a work permit and documentation to get this Pisces in a country, they're now going to be firing this person, and their contracts is going to be cancelled, and it's because of a Sagittarian that had not gone by the normal protocols. And it is a sad situation because this Pisces has been, but it has gone too bad. It is a real form of corruption, and it has not gone too bad. So this could have been also, because it's in the 12th house, that you and this young Pisces had, or young Scorpions had a karma situation. And now this karma between you and this young Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person is now ended. And this is going to be good. I do love you guys. I gotta go. Namaste until next time. If you want to see the extended of this reading, follow us to the other side. If not, I will speak to you in the Pisces season. Namaste.